Yesterday, the oppressive finance bill of UDA was passed into law, and in this video, I want us to look at some of the critical events that took place surrounding this finance bill. And so with no further ado, let's get after it. Number one, Ndindi Nyoro seems to have a bad record when it comes to voting. I say this because ahead of Gachagwa's impeachment vote, Ndindi Nyoro was nowhere to be found. He did not go to parliament to rescue Gachagua or to condemn Gachagua. He stayed home and refused to render a verdict. This time round, once again, he had the option to go to parliament and render a verdict. Is he for the finance bill or against the finance bill? And also, he could even have taken his time to go to the dais of the National Assembly to let us know what informed his decision, regardless of which way he voted. But guess what? Once again, he was nowhere to be seen in parliament. And even Kenyans of goodwill are starting to ask questions about Ndindi Nyoro. For example, just have a look at this tweet, and I quote. This is from Kop Shakur, and it reads, "I'm shocked that Ndindi Nyoro did not participate in the voting of the Finance Bill 2027. He had been complaining about the bill, but when it came time to vote, that is where he drew the line. I'm disappointed. When Raila was alive, MPs allied to him came out and voted against bills they opposed, regardless of the expected outcome. These MPs have failed us. I don't think I'll listen to any explanations they give. Our lives are going to be harder because of the choices they made." And it's true, in the days of Raila, if ODM was against a certain bill passing in parliament, and you dared not vote, forget even voting for the bill, you dared not vote, you would have to explain, where were you? Why did you not vote? But nowadays, people just stay home. The opposition has become soft. The MPs don't care. Wanasema, we are the minority, watapitisha tu. But you never know. You might show up as a full house and you find the opposition has actually thwarted those who are there. But anyway, Nyoro, you need to up your game. Start voting in parliament. Usiende tu pale kuargue. When it's time to vote, you are nowhere to be seen. Number two, apart from Nyoro, so many two-term MPs from Lema Kenya chose to hide instead of voting. Just listening to Jackton Wamboka exposing the same.
So that we understand how desperate this government has grown. In that, we only had our brothers from Kalenjin land plus Osoro. Yes, their friends from the mountain who purport to support them had fled. The broad-based brothers, our Luo Nyanza brothers, have fled. In fact, I was surprised to see Honorable Batandi here. They are worried because the bill that they have introduced, the finance bill of 2026, is punitive to the common mwananchi.
And it's not just Wamboka who noticed these hide-and-seek MPs were playing. Even Gachagua has clocked them on his radar. Roll the tape.
I have seen Ruto allied MPs from the Mount Kenya region absenting themselves because they want to please Ruto and they want to please the people. There is no neutral position in this matter. You are either with the people or with Ruto. So we want to tell our people, those MPs from the Mount Kenya region who do not go to parliament, those are against the people. And they are with Ruto. A time has come, you must decide where you are. You are either with Ruto or with the people. So wajifanya ati wajaja sana, ati wanajificha, ati wataki kuonekana. Those who don't vote and those who vote yes are the same people. Not going to parliament to vote no is voting yes.
I mean, these leaders are paid to be in parliament, and it's their job to render an opinion on all matters on the people's behalf. But instead of doing that, they'd rather just waste our time by staying home and giving endless excuses as to why they did not vote. Anywho, next year Simbali, tutakuwa na wao. Number 3, I'm going to read for you the full list of the 40 MPs who found time to vote no to the finance bill. And if your MP is there, please make a point of re-electing them, provided they've delivered on all the other deliverables. This is the full list, and I quote. Hero number 1, Wakili Edward Muriu of Gatanga constituency. Honorable Thaddeus Nzambia of Kilome constituency. Joshua Kimulu, Kaiti constituency. Stephen Mule of Matungulu. Onesmus Ngogoy of Kajiado North. Geoffrey Wandeto of Tetu constituency. Jen Kihara of Naivasha constituency. Kivasu Nzioka of Mboni constituency. Dan Mwashako of Wundai constituency. Edith Nyenze of Kitui West. Paul Nzegu of Mwingi North, Irene Kasalu of Kitui County, Boni Mwalika of Kitui Rural, Musili Mawadhe of Embakasi South Constituency, Makali Mulu of Kitui Central, Susan Kiamba of Makueni Constituency, Joyce Kamenem of Machakos Constituency, Augustine Mwafrika of Roysambu, Patrick Makau of Mavoko, Gideon Muliugi of Mwingi Central, Amos Mwago of Starehe, Honorable Mark Mwenje of Embakasi West, George Mukunji of Manyata, Njeri Maina of Kirinyaga, Mohamed Ali of Nyali, Yusuf Hassan of Kamukunji, Robert Mbui of Kathiani constituency, Chege Njuguna of Kandara, Joseph Munyoro of Kigumo, James Gakuye of Embakasi North, Major Donk of Embakasi Central, John Kagushi of Mukuruweni, Babu Owino of Embakasi East, Clive Gisairio of Kitutu Masaba, Jack Wamboka of Bumula, Obadia Barongo of Bomachoge, Borabu, Anthony Kibagendi of Kitutu Chache South, Caleb Amisi of Saboti, Caroli Omondi of Suba South, and Wilberforce Oundo of Funyula. Those are the heroes of the day. Let's just give them a round of applause. Now, if you ask me, I am much more comfortable with an MP who goes to parliament and votes for the finance bill than an MP who doesn't go to parliament and doesn't even get to vote. Because then you're not a leader. Leadership is all about making decisions. If you're the CEO of a company or a hedge fund or whatever, even if you say this is the direction we are taking and it's the wrong direction, people will call you out for taking the company or the people to the wrong direction, but at least you chose a direction. You are poor at navigation, but you're still a leader. You can make decisions. But if you cannot make decisions, how will you lead people the right way or the wrong way? You're leading people nowhere, so you have no business calling yourself a leader. All those people who abstained, I'm hoping impeachment motion ya Ruto itakuja in between now and the day we are voting. Jaribu umiss hiyo. Or the next finance bill, jaribu umiss hiyo. Kwanza kama wewe huku vote kwa impeachment ya Gachagua, au huku vote kwa hii finance bill, the next one tutakuwa tushakusoma. It will now be a day to the people where they will render a very nasty verdict over your political status quo. Chunga usirudi kuitwa mheshimiwa aliyekuwa mbunge wa mahali X ama seneta wa mahali X. Don't be a former. Be a sitting leader, and being a sitting leader starts with you sitting in parliament and doing what the people have elected you to do. But at the end of the day, guys, that's just my opinion. Do drop me your comments in the comment section below and I'll do best to read them and to give you a response. So with that, here are today's ads of the day. If you're still managing rentals using notebooks and caretakers, see how Joel Karangu Maina switched to a system that runs his 76 units automatically. Every month, caretakers traveled to his office with handwritten records. Balancing the math took hours. Payments never merged and tenants never got receipts. Then Joel switched to Bomahat, Kenya's award-winning property management software. Now payments update automatically, receipts go out via SMS, and every report is just one click away. He now runs all 76 units from his phone. No chaos, no confusion. Join hundreds of landlords doing the same. For more information, please call 0717-512-483 or visit www.bomahat.com. Interior design is one of those things you can't afford to get wrong. So if you're looking for experts to do your gypsum, wainscoting, paintwork, tiles, washrooms, and kitchen, reach out to Dhaka Living on 0706 026 218. That's 0706 026 218. And if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. If you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula. Hit the subscribe button, you're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.